This one. That's not it.
Huh. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, hello and welcome. As promised, we are back with Wild Arms 2. We're getting ready to actually see what these missions are all about after being sent to prison by the guy who recruited us. So yeah, that's always fun. And today, we are joined by the infamous, the notorious, the unbelievably amazing person who designed all of my stream art, the notorious Severn LUX, Severn Lux. Hello, Sev.
Hi.
And the man, the myth, the broken Canadian himself, Rain Lacar. Hello, Rain.
What it be, bitches?
Yeah, I haven't been doing too many of these lately where I actually keep Discord open and open it for some color commentary. So I figured, since we're early on in Wild Arms 2, I figured I would do it and let y'all hear, especially since Sev is one of the character's namesakes. be able to see how they actually respond to some stuff. You know, Sev being his first time, and he's a character in here, and Rain, who I inadvertently hooked on Wild Arms, get to hear his reaction to some of this stuff as well. So, you know, it's always nice to hear some outside opinions outside of my own, seeing as how I have played this game before. I haven't finished it, but I have played it to a point before. So.
Wait, inadvertently? What do you mean inadvertently?
Well, like I said, I showed Wild Arms because I wanted to show some stuff that I thought was pretty cool. I wasn't fully anticipating or expecting you to be like, damn, I wish I picked this game up sooner.
Okay, that's fair. I guess you could kind of say the same with some of the ones I've shown, so...
Yeah. So, we're not going to go too long today. A couple hours, maybe 3 at most. I just want to get through some of the beginning mission stuff, so you can kind of get a feel for some of the stuff that we're supposed to be doing as this ARMS team. So, and there's the squeak, recorded for posterism.
Posterity.
Posterity, there we go. There's the word I'm looking for.
Hi, Mama Strife.
Hello, Mama Strife. So,
Meow.
so without further ado, let's go ahead and kick this off and see where the game takes us. So last time we just got out of prison. We served some hard time, very short hard time, but still hard time. And we finally have our main party together. We have Cintric, we have Reyna, we have Severin. The main team is here. So we now get to head to our first mission of a place called Under Traffic. A very interesting name of a place.
Under Traffic?
Under Traffic.
Different.
Actually, I think the first floor is where I went. I forget. Sectors off limits. Okay, that's obviously not where I needed to go. Here we go. 7 minutes into the game, like a 3-minute intro, and I'm already lost. Don't you just know what happens?
I do. I very much do.
All right, let's try the second floor, because I know one of them should be just a straight shot.
Because it's happened to me a number of times. Seven minutes in, where the fuck am I?
Nope, that doesn't work either. God damn it, I am so lost. I don't remember how the fuck to get out of here.
Oh no.
I'm trapped.
This is a good sign.
I'm trapped like a little rat. Cintric, how dare you? This is what happens when you make Cintric the party lead.
Yeah. Yes, let's blame Father Cintric. And no, seriously, let's blame Father Cintric.
Yeah, he's the blame for most of the spook. he shall always be to blame. And we say his name numerous times in hopes that we summon him. Okay, this obviously isn't the way, so third floor is... Damn it! Where am I?
Oh my god.
Alright, so it's gotta be the first floor. Okay, so let's try going out this way. I will get out of here. I swear to God, I will. Ah, success! I found the way out. God.
Well, at least it's not a wet paper bag, and you're having trouble.
Oh God, yeah, no, thank God for that.
You're not to that level yet.
Ah, here we go. Under traffic.
Weird name for a place.
Alright, and... The wooden box is full of fire medicine. Kick this forward. And now have Reyna blow it up. Good job, Reyna, the agent of chaos. Squeaker. Now we'll just have Center kick things all around. Yeah, kick it! Feels like Sev's being underutilized here. We've got Center who kicks stuff, and Lilica who freaking Reyna who blows shit up. Like, what the fuck am I here for?
Nothing.
You're here to look pretty and kick ass.
Okay.
He'll take that.
That's okay, Sev. You're still one of my harder hitters, so.
Yay.
Umbrella to the face! And look, Cintric is the master of fisting in this game. Oh.
I'm half expecting him to pop into chat saying, "Excuse you."
Okay, let's see here. Stand on the wooden raft and pick up a photo shot from the center island. Take the east raft to reach a treasure chest. So, boom! I like treasure.
Treasure.
Ooh, multi-blast acquired.
Multi-blast.
The multi-blast is a bayonet cartridge for use by Severn. This item's use provides new ammunition for the bayonet. Attack the enemy using these special shells.
Nice.
Let's see here. Status. Severn. Wait, do I gotta like use it or something?
Probably.
Mastered Arm Multi-Blast. Let's see if we can get an actual description on what it does. Multi-Blast. Attack with special shells / group. So it's a group target attack.
AoE!
You know Sev loves those AoEs. Swords! Swords!
Swords!
Swords! Alright, remember to use it from the menu to gain access to the battle. Yeah, then return, then take the other, return to the previous room on the other side of the folder. And then, boom! Pretty simple puzzle, and I really like that puzzle just because it's different.
Oh, that's inventive.
Kicking the raft around and everything.
That's different.
This seems pretty self-explanatory. Do your worst, Loka! Or Reina. God, I gotta get used to calling her Reina. Oh, a fight I can't escape.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? A gob?
Eh? Goblin?
I guess. Bye.
Sure looks like a goblin.
A Severn achieved level 9. Woohoo! Go Sev! Go Sev! Okay, I kind of see how this is going to work a little.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. So we can get the treasure chest. Look at that, we are smart. A map scope acquired. If you press to select on the world map, you'll be able to use the map scope. The white dot is your character, the nearby regions are shown with your position in the center. The red dots on the map are the towns and castles already known. The yellow section from the center white dot is the map direction. Okay, so basically a compass.
Yep. I love how Cintiq just punch shit.
I'm hoping to find a group of enemies so I can check out multi-blast and see how it looks. Oh, multi-enemies, here we go!
Perfect.
Alright, so we'll have Cintiq punch that one, we'll have Reina hit that one, and... Aww. Won't let me use it.
Don't have enough force points?
I don't know.
It's 10. You only have 9?
I guess. Cintiq smash! Taunting. Alright, we'll get it next time, boys. Kill it, Sev! Kill it! Good job, Sev. I'm proud of you. 45. 3 antidotes. Nice. I like antidotes.
Antidotes are good to have.
I mean, at least unlike Lufia, they're pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You're gonna use poison to heal poison.
That's the spell, though. Lufia's a little weird, I will admit.
Yes. Okay. Alright, so we'll go through here.
And I actually have to BRB.
Uh-oh. There's somebody on the ground. Someone has collapsed. We've got to help him. He'll be okay. Nothing life-threatening. Can't leave him as is. Can you move him? I can't do anything drastic, but I'll give it a shot. Both the town of Maria and Valeria Chateau are too far away. What do you want to do? What? What the heck happened? Isn't that the communicator we just got from Lindell? And we're getting our first call. It's me. Give me a status report. Severn here. There's been a cave-in, but I think he will be okay with our help. You said he. What's going on? We found a traveling salesman who was trapped by the cave-in. But from here, it's too far to the Valeria Chateau or to the town of Maria. And yet, we can't just leave him here. These communicators have a tracer feature. Hold on a sec. Good. You're near an exit that leads to the south through under traffic. From there, go southeast to Damson, an old mining town at the base of the mountain. It's a lot closer than the Valeria Chateau or the town of Maria. I want you to take the injured man there. Can you do it, Severn? Roger. I'll do my best, sir. Hang in there just a little longer. To Damson City. From here, it's southeast. Let's hurry. Damn it, Sev, you can't just leave anybody alone, can you? The paladin in me says no. Alright, so let's check a few... Oh, ambush. Ba-da-ba. You were surprised. What? Come on, hit Sev, damn it, hit Sev.
Meow.
Hit Sev, give us some port. Damn it! Damn! Come on, hit Sev, he needs some first points. Now y'all just being dicks. Gobs and gobs. Damn, even defending that hits hard. Oh well, Sev's got his force points. Got a lot off of that. Damn, dude. Alright, multi-blast. Are we ready to see what Sev's new clip can do?
Yeesh.
Oh, and it missed one of them. Gotta up the accuracy on that. Alright, now Sintha can fist him. After Seb penetrates him.
Oh my.
Cintric achieved level 9. Healberry acquired. Woohoo! Yeah, that multi-shot is pretty nice. Yeah, and those gobs, man, they are no freaking joke. Alright, there's Damson City. But we'll get a little grind here while we check for any map items. instead of just mortar their ashes, ducking autocorrect. Fuck! Yes. More or less, that's exactly what he did. Poke. Centric smash. And y'all know what I meant. And hopefully give a chance to build up a little extra cash in pocket, because I get a feeling with this being a city, there should be some type of like weapon shop or whatever, so we should be able to improve everyone's gear a little bit. But Jesus, man, a freaking goblin dealing 300 points of damage. That is terrifying.
Yeah, it's critical.
That's like freaking giving somebody death blow, man. Alright, Seb goes first. Penetration! It's super effective! Centric uses fisting. It was super effective. Reina hits with an umbrella. It was not effective. What the fuck, dude? He actually uses an attack called critical and only deals 14 points of damage. This game's all fucked up, man.
It's cheating.
180 Gala, Reina achieved level A, and a heal berry acquired. Yay! You're making this sound like a Wanta game? Anti-game? God damn, dude! You can't. That one had to be fat fingering. There's no way you could freaking. That had to be fat fingering. There's no way it would something would autocorrect into that. Phrasing. Look, Kaleno? Oh, sure. Wow. That level up gave Reina enough speed to actually act before Centric. Gobs and gobs. Damn, fucking Centric. Alright, let's see what some of these do. Defender! Smash it. Okay. Okay, I guess that is a crit hit kind of thing? I don't know. What the fuck was that? What do we have here? Oh, damn it. Okay, I have no idea what the hell I just picked up, but... That was slightly my fault because I was expecting to like have to click something to pick it up, not just walk over it. 1 Gala acquired. Woohoo! I found somebody's lost change.
Nice.
And Dayclit. Okay. That just sounds wrong when to say it like that. I'm sorry. Dayclit. Danklit! Synthetic needs some heals. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Revive fruit acquired. Hey, I like revive fruit since I don't have an actual dedicated life spell yet, or a revive spell. So, figured we want to be slightly ahead of the curve if I can get everybody up to level 10. Well, shit. Okay, well, you're getting fisted right off the bat. You guys are a guaranteed hurt, so you guys go bye-bye first. Yeah, penetrate them good, Sev.
Yes. Alright, now how much of a threat are you guys, actually? 0 points of damage. 20 points of damage. Okay, you're not as bad as I thought you were going to be. Kill the bugs, Sev. Kill the bugs! Those bugs remind me of the giant roach from Men in Black.
And we've got... Should I just centrifuge's kick boots on them? Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Now that you mention it... Frickin' rain. Ah, I got a long way to go for level 10. Oop, ambush. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Stab you in the head! Does that mean he just kind of gave oral? I mean, you penetrated his mouth. Some pixelated cockroach monster from freaking Men in Black, but I mean, we get what you're saying when you actually put it out there. Yeah, you're right. Damn it, Sev.
Mm.
I now understand what they mean when they call this wild arms. I don't think I want to know where you're going with that one, Rain. Badumch. Sorry, I don't have that sound alert. Ka-ching! Sev penetrate gobs left and right. He is the Goblin Slayer.
Oh gosh.
Or the Goblin Lair. 0 points damage. I like that. Ka-ching! Alright, 45 XP, 120 Gala. I love how Raina's trying to look all badass when it's like, Stinther's standing there all menacing, so swinging a bayonet around, and Raina's just like, I got an umbrella, don't fuck with me.
Like, ada.
You had to go and do it. Ooh, what did I find? 5 Gela, hey! Alright. So that's as much of the map as I think I can actually explore right now, so... Mwah! I may adjust those, because I think those are a little on the pricey side, so I may adjust the prices on those. Umbrella power! I will be really happy when Raina starts dealing over 100 points of damage with her umbrella. So you know in her the problem is she'll finally start dealing it when 100 points doesn't mean jack. Raina should be close to level 9. I'm almost waiting for freaking Raina to come in here and be like, you didn't tell me we were streaming Wild Arms! Sorry. Alright, we'll do 1, maybe 2 more battles. We'll get Raina up to level 9 at least. So she'll be on par with the boys in some respect. As long as it's a grouping that gives at least 45 points. Which, maybe. Strength Thief? And Severn with the kill! In typical tank fashion, ganking people's kills. Raina achieved level 9. Woohoo! Alright. Alright, so we at least got Raina to 9. I'm happy with that, especially considering what I'm getting EXP wise, so. Alright, what is Damson City? Mystic Word acquired. Yep, this place, Damson, used to be a hustle and bustle mining town. Must be boring for you, though. A heal berry? There's nothing wrong with drinking at noon, thank you very much. You know, if you just get the booty call, finding treasure is as easy as can be. Nani? Hold on, what? Welcome to my humble establishment. Why don't you rest your weary legs here? 10 gala per night. That's actually pretty cheap considering. Get the booty call.
Well then.
And who are you? Becky, I'm a merc who wanders for Gaia alone. I love being alone, no one bugs me, and I can do whatever I please. Well, okay then. You say the same. Yep. Okay, so... Wait, I actually wonder if she says something different. Yep, okay. Well, point. That's what you get for being alone. Just chuck her hurl knife at her. Damn, Sev. Why you gotta be so rude to people, Sev?
But I'm not.
What's wrong? Is that person wounded? The clinic is on the north end of this street. The doctor's a little strange, but he knows his stuff. Oh, doctor? Okay, fine. I'm gonna go to the arm shop first. Dick!
They'll live.
Alright, refill gunpowder. Better watch your ammo. Upgrade arms. Alright, we'll upgrade the accuracy on that. And the accuracy on that. Add another bullet. Since I don't have much in the way of money to work with. Magic Shop Ellie. I'm afraid there's a child behind the counter. Welcome to my shop, you know. Just having a crest is not enough. You have to be able to use magic. Alright, well, we actually have a crest, so break, protect, rise and shine, revive, reflect, mage weapon, use physical attack power, or ups physical attack power, shield, parry, air screen, spark, vortex, quick, aqua, dispel. Well, let's give her the earth spell. Alright, so Reyna can now use break. It seems perfect for her Agent of Chaos status. And another heal berry. Gallows pole. That just sounds so wrong. Your life depends on your armor and weapons. Alright, so this is... Alright, a weapon shop. That's what I like. Alright. Riot Ram. Ups Sev's attack power from 83 to 88. Yeah, why not? Black Jacket ups his defense from 59 to 63. The Pixie Parasol ups Reyna's attack power from 54 to 57. Mist Blazer ups her defense from 41 to 44 and her magic resistance from 32 to 34. Yes. Punch Drunk. Cynthic's attack power from 92 to 98. And Travel Vest. Defense power from 71 to 75. Yeah, I got a few extra revived fruits I could sell a little just to put a little money back in my pocket. Alright. Gunner's Heaven. My brother and I used to be like mercs, you know. But now I've settled down into the life of a waitress. Don't you think this apron looks good on me? Come to think of it, why don't you drop by my house sometime? You might get a lead on that treasure. Nani? Did you... Are you out for your own profit? I'll join you if it ain't too hard or dangerous. Why not just say if you don't get to do anything? I came here looking for some way to make a profit, but I didn't know how dead this place was. Welcome, stranger. Is there a menu? That sounds wrong. We got the Purple Typhoon, the Berry Barry Chill Noon, or Chilly Noon, and the Damson Milky. You're underage, aren't you? You know I can't serve that to you. Of course, someone your age should guzzle the stuff if you want to grow up strong. Well, you certainly know how to drink, don't you? I'm impressed. Want to hear some good gossip? Northeast of Damson City is a strange building, I hear. You seem like you might be interested. I like the way you down this. I'll tell you something juicy. You like the way Sev downed milk. Are you talking about the teleport gem sold at the item shop? Isn't that the gem you can use to transport yourself instantly to towns you've already been to? Of course, I've never been to a town besides Damson City, so such a thing wouldn't do me any good. Yes, you can only use it to bring you to towns the group leaders has been to. Be careful now. Mittens? Until just a little while ago, we had a good living mining empatite. Now that's all gone. Now there's nothing in the mountain that anyone could make a living off of. What do we do? I just got mittens. Oh, it's like an accessory, okay. Well, Reyna gets the mystic word. Defensive power 75. Alright, we'll give Sev the mittens because he's got the lower defensive power. Gotta protect those hands.
But I don't like mittens.
I know, they're too hot. But you gotta protect those hands, Sev. You're an artiste.
I guess.
Haven't you run into a lot of people who call them beasts rather than monsters lately? Dealing with those people is a part of the job. The life of a merc is suffering. Damson was doing pretty well a long time ago, but now it's more of a ghost town. The most famous relic of that time is the broadcast tower, which uses empatite. Okay. Strange woman in costume. At last we meet. You must know that the comets foreboding ill have divided heaven and earth. With the passage of time comes a fragment of eternal time. It exists within you too. Huh? You say anything different? Oh, you have the perfect face for it. The perfect fighting machine, ready to meet and overcome any obstacle. Just perfect to back up Severn, who sometimes lacks in bravery.
But... Hey!
So a cute girl
Rude.
like you is in league with Severn. Still, you might want to do something about your appearance. Shall I aid you? Ouch!
Damn.
Shots fired, man. She went off on everybody, dude. That was fucking wonderful. you make up for Severin who lacks bravery. Oh my god, that was... Oh... That was beautiful. Those strangers just came and broke into the tower. Unbelievable. Sorry, Seb. We're generally good-hearted folks, but sometimes we aren't the most clever. No. Oh god, I hope Rain heard that. That was fucking priceless. If someone's up to no good, you should take care of them right away. Yeah. I only see one bed and there's 3 people in this house.
Sweet Home Alabama?
I'm afraid to talk to the doctor. They say he's a little bit of a kook.
They always say that about doctors.
Excuse me. Hey, Doc. Doc. Talk to me.
No.
What's this? An emergency? Yes, it's an emergency. Please help. Well, that's about all I can do. It's boring. Damage is at the base of the mind, so I set broken bones all the time. Next time I hope to get a patient I can get more excited about treating. Oh, sorry about that. It's just a broken finger, it seems. Thank you so much for helping me. I don't know what would have happened if y'all hadn't come along. It's okay. We were happy to help. Good thing we found you after the cave-in, though. Which was definitely caused on purpose by somebody, it seems to me. What do you mean? I swear I heard the sound of gunpowder exploding right before the roof came down. Also, I heard human voices. I'm almost sure of it. That cave-in was in just the right place to seal off the entrance. It could be part of someone's plan. Hey, Severin. That beeping just a couple of minutes ago. Try contacting Lindell on the communicator. Oh, okay. It's me. Valeria Chateau, come in. Roger, this is Valeria Chateau. Whoa, hey, who's this? Gosh, don't scare me like that. Oh, brother. Sorry if I frightened you. Who on earth were they? Those were Kate and Amy. They are my operators. Hello, this is Kate. Pleased to meet you. Hiya, I'm Amy. Together, we are A and K. Pleased to meet you. Likewise, I'm sure. They're telepaths. Contact via empathy would be impossible. Without them, they will be won't be impossible without them. They will be helping you from now on. Now, what did you want anyway? Oh, yeah. You know the under traffic incident? It was no accident. It was intentional. Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude! God damn it! Oh, God damn it, dude! No, freaking Rain gave out gift subs. And I knew what I had for the alert, but it was just so goddamn sudden it hurt. Jesus Christ. Oh, you're gonna make fun. You're gonna have so much fun torturing me with that now, aren't you? Oh, god damn it, dude. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Yeah, it sure looks that way. Lindell, what should we do? I want you to continue your search in the field. Roger. The under-traffic cave-in might have been intentional. There might be something in this town that can help us find out. Let's get started, quick. Doc, I wanna ask you a question. Let me talk to you. Doc!
No.
Fuck you. Good God, man. Alright, you see anything different now? Nope. Alright, so,
Gotta love my timing, eh?
go fuck yourself, sir. I'm sorry, but would you please listen to what the people in my family have to say? I have been, but it's always so I've listened to what your family has. Oh wait, no, you've moved. Our family runs the Telepath Tower. Strange people have broken into it. Ever since they came, monsters have been appearing there. We can't even approach it. Who are those people? It was 4 people, and they seemed very dangerous. I would be careful of them if I were you. Our family has tended the Telepath Tower at the foot of these mountains for generations. What do we do now? I hope nothing bad comes of it. It's me. What's your status? We found out 2 things. 1, in Damson City, we found out about a suspicious group. 2, they got into some sort of broadcasting tower called Telepath Tower. They might be involved in the cave-ins. Those incidents could be a work of a single group. I want you to tail that group. Telepath Tower is vital. Without it, Uni's communicators will be useless. Understood. We will head for Telepath Tower. Alright. You are at item shop. Good. Alright, so we now have our next objective, to head to Telepath Tower. And Rain is going to kill me before I get there. Alright, so we'll go to the town of Maria real quick with the teleport gem. So I can adjust people's skills. Nah, why would I do that? Yeah, you say that through text, you bitch.
Emotional damage!
Don't you troll me, you bitch! No, not arm. There we go, that's what I want. I want to adjust skills. Alright, so his HP up is maxed. Synthric's HP up is maxed. And Reyna's HP up is maxed. Woohoo! Look at that. Reyna actually has almost 400 HP now. That's awesome. Alright, so now we'll use the other teleport gem and go back to Damson City. We'll have better luck than Lilka or Reyna. Alright, so they said northeast, right? I think you should be worried if I do a sentence to start putting at the end of my statements. Oh, you rearranged my party arrangement, damn you. Critical! Okay, that actually kind of hurt. What the fuck, dude? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright, so now we gotta find Telepath Tower, because that's our next destination. We're still a ways off from finding some really good shit that I think Sev was really gonna like. Odd headquarters? This shop is convenient, but it's odd. Like that strange mascot doll. Welcome to the odd headquarters. Ouch! Ooh! It's hot! Oh, I bet... you know, you kind of remind me of that frickin' thing that, that mariachi-looking thing in Wild Arms 1, where it reacted to... There's no response. Dead batteries? Well, what does it matter? You feel like changing your names? I'll help you change your name.
I have a shotgun, a lightning sword, and a dream.
Good God. It's being held closed by magic.
I can't help myself.
you're gonna burn a lot of your points on those sound effects.
To be fair, I have 271k.
You look like seasoned veterans. There you can see our cards, all the monsters you've destroyed. Want to see the cards? There. Which card do you want to see? So this is basically like a bestiary. Balloon, Barghest, Beast Pillar, Blue Book, Bogey, Dakelet, Dryad, Empusa, Ronin. So, 23 out of 342 possible enemies. I've seen enough. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what this thing, what purpose this place serves. So off we go. Alright, so again, it was northeast, they said.
Northeast, they said.
I'm pretty sure they said northeast of Damson City. Well, it was either northeast or southeast. Either way, I'm in the right, going in the right direction.
Good, at least.
Wow, Raina's getting faster. She's acting before even Sev now. Come on. Load for daddy. There you go. Okay, maybe it wasn't to the southeast.
But northeast would be to the ocean, wouldn't it?
Screw you, whatever you are.
No.
Let the fisting begin!
Oh my.
169, baby!
Oh my.
One, please! Alright. I wonder if Raina can get this off. Ah, let's see what break looks like.
Break!
Damn! And it was super effective.
So they're weak to Earth, ostensibly.
Yeah, looks that way. But she
Unless we're
just-
going Pokemon style on this, and they're weak to rock.
Well, she definitely got the rock. She fucking summoned like meteor at him, dude.
Are you saying Raina got her rocks off?
You know what? Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go this route. We're already through the looking glass on the making this into a hentai game.
I've already done screwed the pooch on that one. Okay, so there's Telepath Tower. I could have swore it said southeast or northeast, and it was like southwest.
Yeah, southwest.
Alright, our next dungeon-esque, quote-unquote.
Dungeon-esque, quote-unquote.
Gunners haven't talked to the bartender. Have Brad order a couple of drinks and some bartenders tell him he'll tell you about a strange building that is a town. See the side quest section. Okay. Oh, critters. Bye-bye.
There certainly are critters after a fashion.
Bye-bye. I see 3. Some strange contraptions keeping the door closed. Rat monkey.
Rat monkey.
New enemies to the bestiary. Cave of space in Centric. Centric, you had one job. Well then, okay. So you have
Honey?
you have AOE potential.
Ow. That looked painful.
It didn't tickle. Alright.
It might behoove you to smash that dude's face in.
Yes, Cedric, you've done your job the first time. Not everybody needs to be penetrated and fisted, okay? Come on, guys.
Clearly that guy does, though. He's got a lot of stamina, what can we say?
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, that's simple.
Straight up Legend of Zelda style. Got it.
For whatever reason, it didn't open that door.
There's something else keeping that one closed.
Maybe you have to hit the switches in a certain order.
Oh god.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At least it's not sitting there playing a piano.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No! It's the most confusing puzzle I've ever seen!
How the
hell does that work?
I was playing a piano on like 3 different doors in 3 different locations.
Yeah.
Hey, since I hit the 169 again, I hate you! So violent.
Half a second there, I thought you were going to bazooka them.
Aw, Sev can't get a 169 if his life depended on it.
He's just 30 off.
So close and yet so far.
I was half expecting a mow from that.
Meow.
There it is.
Alright, I'm making myself some food.
The Telepath Tower is a network system that uses empathite for telepathic communication. Can I kick it? Okay.
Set it on fire? Obviously not.
Critters! Dunk! I love just how they roll backwards. Doom!
That is pretty cool.
That's a funny little detail.
Smack.
Love how Synthetic just established dominance.
Mm-hmm.
Strange contraption prevents the door from being opened. On the path to pass the computer terminal and tells you nothing useful. On the next level, there's a big switch. I like big switches.
Mm-hmm.
Seb's a switch too.
Not wrong.
But you were surprised. No, I really wasn't. Flame! $11 points of damage.
That was slightly underwhelming.
That's a switch, you're not wrong.
That flame was underwhelming for what the animation was.
Yeah. Just 3 fireballs, 11 points of damage. Seb's a big switch. I see the big switch, but how do I get to it? And I see a
Shoot it
treasure
with an
chest.
arrow. Wrong game. Never mind.
But you can't reach it now, so just keep going. Aww! Why do you gotta point out a big switch and then not allow me to get it? It's like telling me to hug Sev, but I can't hug him.
I mean, it's quite literally like that.
Umbrella strike! Mary Poppins style! You know, Reina, you might do a lot more damage if you didn't open the umbrella.
Yeah, kind of funny in that regard.
Ow!
Just straight up striking with the umbrella probably would do more damage.
It's like nobody picks on Sev unless it's like an AoE thing. Like, if I pick on him, he's gonna puncture me. I don't like the way he penetrates people. It's so violent. Wow.
I see.
I see, said the blind man.
To the deaf woman, as he chased her around the table trying to put his teeth in her glass.
Not the version I've heard, but okay.
What's the version you've heard?
I see, said the blind man as he walked past the fish market, took a huge whiff of the air, and then said, "Hello, ladies."
I see.
I mentioned I grew up in a perverted family, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you go bye-bye, sir, because you are dick. Alright, so pick the one you want to smash, I don't care. Reina! Explosion!
Hi, Reina!
Yeah! We were wondering how long it was going to be before you showed up.
Hi, Up!
Hey, Ump! I'm not sure good evening is the appropriate terminology, but it still feels like afternoon for me, but
This afternoon.
I'm not feeling too well today, so I wasn't here faster. Oh, Rena. I'm sorry. Are you... No, hold on. The last time we talked, you said you weren't feeling well. Is this like an ongoing thing, or did you start like feeling better and then come down with something else?
Sickly by nature.
I'm sorry you feel like crap, hon. Well, we haven't made it very far. I've always considered evening anything after 3 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but I mean, you see a book entitled Mining Empatite. There aren't many mines where one can mine empatite. The most famous is Mount Keltapekio, or Keltapekio, Siltolingellum. What? Alas, Mount Chug Chug, or Chug Chug? Mount Chug Chug. It's said that the name comes from the chug chug sound of the mining machinery. While the amount mined is low, the best and purest empatite is found here and sent all over Filgaia. The empatite's power is determined by its size and purity. If size doubles, so does power. If purity doubles, power triples. So large, pure empatite is best. Currently, the most powerful empatite ever discovered is being used in the Telepath Tower. Telepath Tower's use. The Telepath Tower was designed to broadcast worldwide, so it's got the world's largest empatite. Communication empatite at the broadcast location amplifies the power of the transmission. Now, it's possible to use the empatite to transmit long distance or to regions not reached before. Also, empatite that used to be discarded can be reused due to more efficient use of resources.
You went to a Magic the Gathering pre-release last night and pulled a $140 card.
Nice! I'll look at it here in a minute. Communications technology began when a telepath mage appeared who specialized in telepathy. Then, due to its peculiar nature, the telepath mage dwindled until he was replaced by the empatite. The empatite amplifies people's thoughts and has the ability to transform individual pulses. Some empatite resonating with another piece far away can be used to transmit information. I haven't played MTG since Mirage Expansion. And again, something strange holding the door in place.
Hasn't played Magic the Gathering since the Mirage expansion.
I'm starting to hear the sound of machinery from elsewhere. Ooh, wait. Does that mean the doors are open now? Yes, they're open! Oh, it's an elevator.
Didn't realize the lock was considered strange. I know, right?
That's what it is. This is an elevator.
It's an elevator.
Yeah, as we saw within the first 7 minutes of my stream, the me and elevators don't mix.
True.
I got lost.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I got lost in Valeria Chateau. I'm sorry. Alright, third floor, I think this leads to a chest. I mean, that sounds about right with you. Hey!
Oof.
So, booty call! The booty call is something for Severed.
Meow?
Oh my god, that's so wonderful.
Oh my god.
The booty call is something for Severed. With the booty call, press square and you can see all the items in a room. If there are items, a green light will indicate the location along with the sound. Sam's got a booty call! Oh god, the 100% worst translation ever.
I mean, it literally is a booty call. It shows you where treasure is. Treasure is booty. or booty is treasure. One or the other.
Oh god, that was funny though. You surprised them! Oh, it's this douchebag. Well, guess what? You're gonna get fisted in the worst possible way. I want to be the lead player, Strife. And umbrella, Ella, A. So you want Raina to walk around for a little bit? Stretch those legs. Alright. We'll let Raina walk around for a little bit. Yay! Ooh, look, treasure. Wait, hold on. I want to actually see what the animation looks like. A teleport gem! Don't let Raina use it. No, was there a holder?
Yep.
Oh, indeed there was. Okay. I did not... Obviously, I would find that. Yeah, obviously. Alright, so go to the 5th floor.
By the way, I now understand why you like Vicky.
Mm. 16 ton! Ouch. Hey, look, somebody finally decided to hit 7. They only hit him for 3 points. Alright. Raina's been getting smacked around a lot, so let's help her out. So, I'm sorry you're feeling bad today, Raina, because they know I'm the biggest threat. And how are you doing today, Ump? With my umbrella of death. Doinka! As well as it can be. So, how was the rest of, RPG Limit Break? Because that wrapped up Friday, Saturday, didn't it? Alright, so Raina finds a mini carrot, giggity, a revive fruit, and a crest. They did a Wild Arms 1 walkthrough in like 1 hour and 45 minutes. It was crazy. Alright, what's over here? Up, 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 and away we go! Oh, a puzzle room. We like puzzles.
Yes, we do. Let's not forget the one we spent almost an hour on. That was fun, though.
Indeed it was. don't want to do that. I'm just kind of guessing at this point. What's that one? You know, killed my sister. Yeah. Quest for Glory ended earlier today. I tried to watch the Dragon Quest, but it wasn't the English version, so it was frustrating for me.
Dragon Quest.
Alright, hold on. Let's try this. Let's see if we can go out and reset the room. The potion. Oh, okay. Alright, so. Alright, from where you enter, push switch 1. Then switch 5. Then get the chest. Now push the switches in the following order. Nine. 6. Doppelrain's in here.
I'm right here. What, do we sound similar or something?
5. 2. 7.
Fair.
I think this is 4. And then
It's all good.
2. And then 6. And then 2.
Sometimes we sound alike, apparently, Wonder Twin.
Then exit the room. You still have the other white chest to deal with, though, so re-enter the room from the exit. Alright. And then pull the switches 8. Three.
What's up?
6. And then we have to kick it. Dopper, and go look at the pic I posted. It's a mama. Boink! Arm pineapple acquired. The pineapple is a heavy arm for use by Synthric. It delivers to the enemy a shock attack which acts on the target's vibrations. Okay.
Indeed. A mother of machines. Why does all of Sin's arms sound lewd? I mean, we're talking about the progenitor of Granny here, so...
And why do freaking syntax automatically get applied and I had to use freaking Sebs?
Because he's broken just like me.
What? Yeah, that's what she was talking about. She said she tuned in to watch it, but it wasn't in English, so she didn't understand what they were talking about or what was going on, so she found it very frustrating to try and keep up with.
Also, Rainer, are you trying to make it a competition between who's more broken, you or Sev? I don't think this is a competition you want to win. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, no. Sev's body hates him, so...
I tore a leg muscle making my bed.
A leg muscle commonly associated as a athletic injury.
Yeah.
I still say you don't necessarily want to win.
Yeah, you don't need to win that particular competition.
Yeah, I am perfectly fine not winning it.
There was an English commentary, but yeah, the games themselves were in Japanese.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Yeah, plus the fact that Mama Strife really isn't a speedrunner, so I don't know how much she would have actually enjoyed that, considering it was like a speedrun thing.
Yeah. Mama Strife's not much for speedruns, similar to me.
I might be in a marathon on March, right? Hey, awesome! You have to let me know when that is. I will gladly check that out.
A streaming marathon?
What's this? It's an amplifier for something. Probably for this large equipment. It looks like it was put on later.
Random Mania. Randomizer marathon.
Hey, it's starting up! Isn't this a bit dangerous?
It's receiving a transmission from somewhere.
Space.
The must be full. Shh, it's starting. Yeah, it's Randomania, the randomizer marathon. I've watched too many speedruns, so I'm used to seeing something other than English, mostly because Japanese is faster text speed than English. Oh, you entered the Super Mario RPG randomizer. Nice.
Interesting.
I haven't seen Super Mario RPG in so long.
I love that game.
It's been a while since I've even played the game.
I miss it.
Okay, who are you? We're all of Filgaia. First, greetings to all corrupt officials who have inherited power with no qualifications. Congratulations,
Seems
you
legit.
are winner! And all the ignorant fools who have no qualms about leading degenerate lives. I am the Reform Party Odessa, leader Vincefield Radamanthus. Odessa?
Probably. Oh god!
It's a name worth remembering. degenerative lives. He's insulting me and my umbrella murders. I got modded again. Let me state this at the start. Among those listening now are traitors.
So now apparently degenerate is a
And
nasty
that
term.
is
I mean, really? Is that really something that needs to be censored?
If you've not averted your eyes,
Wow.
you'll have noticed the ground is full of monsters. No, you don't say. They are impure creatures, yet no one tries to remove them. No one tries to bring peace. Why? Because people are small, cowardly
I thought they were
animals.
just odd-looking puppies.
As one who grieves the fate of Filgaia, I say this is because of the traitors. We've handed the land over to the monsters. How can that be allowed to happen? You're going to let us know? My harsh
Alright.
comments here should be understandable. Boo Stoppelraid with her umbrella, Ella.
Oh god.
We of Odessa swear an oath. Oh god, oh god!
Oh
A
boy.
Speaking
powerful
through a
national
painting, what's
system
going on?
will be built by eliminating foolish national boundaries.
That was a lot of chaos right there. What was that?
I mean, they gave us 40 cows and some wheat. It seems fair. We are fundamentally different from statesmen who only bark like dogs at banquets. We'll start with those 3 countries. First, we'll hammer Mariabul, Silvaland, and Gil-galad and take control. Once judgment is passed, your relatives' blood will spill and you'll hear their cries.
How is he projecting himself in water?
But who can intelligently refute my resolutions? He's 100% daddy. I mean, Vincefield can hammer me any day. This is a rite of passage to make the future ours. It is a burial. Yes, it is a burial for a new creation. For the new era, judgment will be passed on the system which carries on the old ways. Except when he talks. Just get him a muzzle and I'm happy. To all who sympathize with Odessa's ideals, come join Vinsfeld. The blood we spill together will purify the tainted earth and form the bonds of tomorrow's Filgaia.
Yeah, this isn't subtle political commentary at all. This has all the subtlety of a sledgehammer.
There are those
Speaking
who
pure
criticize
gibberish.
Odessa's acts as extreme. They spout malicious gossip. Blood, murder, sign me the frack up. We are prepared to stop it all.
Yeah, you do have a bit of bloodlust, don't you?
This is because we operate under the right principles. The governing nation of Odessa will rise up from the
Okay,
rubble
you're a
of ashes
psychopath.
and dust. I'm ready to take out the secret bosses right now. Welcoming the leader who promises the next era is an honor and a blessing bestowed upon you.
I just want to know what kind of magic he's using to be able to like reflect himself in everything.
A clandestine broadcast? They're mocking us. Besides, the empathite transmitters, the mirrors, glass, and water were all affected by the hijack. That's... They used
I
the
mean-
telepath tower to send their terrorist message throughout Filgaia? What's that?
Is that necessarily...
Oh, the command was to destroy the amplifier. Missed that. Here it comes.
Anyone else think it's funny Centric is the guy with anger issues? I mean,
He is a closet masochist, no matter what he says. Mysterious phantom being, Majesta.
What the frick is going on? I'm so confused. What is that?
He's your worst nightmare.
a skinny Oogie Boogie?
An LGBTQ+.
It looks like a reject from the Pride Parade.
There's that too.
Ow! No. Nuke the weird penis monster! Sev just got molested.
He's giving me like creepy Valdo vibes.
Kinda.
With like a splash of rainbow, like he's trying to fit in with the gays.
I'm used to halving the Mystic because in the first Wild Arms game it only applied to one person, so you had to find a way to spread it if you wanted to multi-target.
Whoa, spread it? Wait, what?
I knew Sev was gonna say something about that.
I'm so confused. Is it trying to like headbutt or like
I think it's trying to
Just-
diddle you with its head.
creepy? It's like its hands are completely useless at this point. It just uses its head.
Alright, let's get rid of his distortion. What the actual fuck?
What in the is it dancing? Oh my god, it's gone disco.
Oh my god, it's a rave! Is it an invulnerable state?
Wait, did you get the superstar?
Just a minute!
Apparently that gives it a round of invulnerability. It's a rainbow penis!
So it literally gets the superstar.
Kirby.
194 damage on the freeze, not bad. Go, Sev, go! Penetrate its hand.
I don't wanna.
Okay.
I just can't get over the fact that it's doing like the Cabbage Patch.
Oh, you bitch! Yes, it was. I agree. Would you just let me attack your fucking hand?
Nope.
Alright, I'm apparently gonna have to accelerate this shit.
Look at that. He's literally doing the Cabbage Patch dance, man. It's like fucking rolling its hands.
Not just dominant hand, so he's protecting it. Me first! Me first! There you go. Screw that hand in particular, disease cloud. Oh god, he's giving everybody an STD! Oh, and Cynthia caught it. No wonder he's so frustrated.
Oh gosh.
And I do have some medicines. Actually,
God, it can cure that disease.
of course, Cindy caught it. Alright, Seb, unload.
Whoa.
Spreading STDs. Oh, this time Seb and Cynthia caught it. Bazooka! Wow. Somehow you actually survived that. Alright, fine. Let's check out the new one. Pineapple. Well, the penis monster went limp. Time to finish it off. Wow. Poison bubble. Just because I have healed doesn't mean I heal you. It means I decide if you die. Alright, let's see the new one. Pineapple.
Fucking pineapple. Heck.
He basically throws a grenade. Pineapple's another term for grenade.
No.
Alright. Life returner.
Wait, is that thing's name? It's not. It almost looks like that thing's name is Vegeta.
It's Vestige or something like that. Yeah, screw your health, dude. Did you get the book for me in the town before this dungeon? The Mystic book? Yes, I did. And I made sure to equip her with it. It's Vegesta.
Vegeta, huh?
Shut up. It's Vegeta. Alright, Seb, kill it. Kill it, Seb, kill it. Poison bubble. Freeze! There, I'm freezing the penis.
Gotta freeze those warts off, man.
Hey, look, Raina killed it. She got her wish. He just rainbow dipped out. Cynthia achieved level 11, Raina achieved level 10, Severn achieved level 11, Lucky Card times 2 acquired.
I like how the monster literally just falls and slams its face into the ground.
He rainbow dipped out, dude. He fun dipped out. That's what it was. He fun dipped out. I can't just do nothing. Let's return to Damson and explain the situation to the engineers at Telepath Tower. Do we get an?
I like how they act like they didn't just get attacked.
Yeah, right. And all right, there we go.
We can't do just nothing. You literally just killed a monster.
She's so close. We'll go ahead and rack one in here. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Bye-bye.
Poke.
Oh, so close. She's almost hitting over 100 now. Gobs and gobs. And Reina achieved level 11. There!
Why is Synthric only at 17 health?
Because freaking Gobs and Gobs apparently decides to say fuck you regardless of your defense. And puts
Oh,
you within
Jesus.
one hit kill range. Cause he a bitch. Damn! Why you gotta hate on Synthric so much there? I mean, Ethel hasn't done anything to piss anybody off today.
I don't think he's even awake right now.
It's very possible he may not even be alive. He isn't talking to me. I don't even think he's alive right now. I mean, knowing Synthric, I don't think he'd pass up an opportunity to twist the headcanon of Wild Arms at all, so...
Yeah, he's most
Hey,
likely
lady,
passed out.
what do you want in a nothing town like this? This is totally unexpected. Do I need to find a reason to arrest anyone who looks like they might cause trouble? Capture the whole world? No, I just want to be surrounded by jewels all the time, that's all. So first, I must look for the booty call. You mean this? Folks who want the whole world are just nuts. If you can wear rags but still have a heart of gold like me, then you're set. Yep, all I like is gold and treasure. How was it? Must have been pretty strange. Hey, wait, that flying machine. Maybe it has something to do with the terrorists who started the clandestine broadcast. Really, I'd like to try my hand at mining, but there's not enough empatite left in the mines to make a profit. Seems to me that if Odessa came and gave us jobs, we'd all go for them. I don't tend to like those terrorists, but they could be useful. Nani? Welcome in. What do you want now? All they talk about these days is that broadcast a while ago. That's gotten old though. Now that you're here, why don't you put one back on the house? These people are
But
strange.
I can't drink alcohol.
Yeah, you can only chug milk and you suck at that as is. Although you did impress him with your swallowing ability, so...
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
This game is just full of innuendos.
It really just depends on the person who freaking interprets it. And I have a perverted mind by nature.
What did I miss?
a lot.
Everything.
God damn it.
Apparently, there was an old man that wanted my booty.
Alright, Raina now has Spark.
Is his name Herbert?
The pervert.
I hope not.
Alright. Up the, I probably won't stay much longer. I need a nap. Hey, if you need to rest, go take a rest, Raina.
Boy.
Take it easy.
Yes, go rest. Take care of yourself, hon. Alright, sweet. That'll be helpful. Helps restore HP when you level up. Alright, so now
My
what?
God, I'm dying.
I've seen a lot in my travels, but never someone like Dad. Dealing with monsters is easy compared to some nut trying to take over the world. Should we go bust somebody's nut? I know what we have to do. We must make sure Telepath Tower Amplify can't be used for a clandestine broadcast. Don't worry about that now. I'm more worried about the terrorists. Do something! What do you want me to do exactly? Because the terrorists used the Telepath Tower for their broadcast, does that make our family responsible? No, of course not. Lindell, you need to come arrest these motherfuckers. This is unbelievable. Now those rats are using the Telepath Tower for their own purposes. And not just the tower, either. I hope they don't use that booty call for their misdeeds.
Nani?
Seb has the booty call, which makes him the booty call. Hey, you. Wait.
Somebody's about to
wait,
get
I
clapped.
say. A strange woman in costume. I take it you wish to capture those vile terrorists? If you do, you'll listen to me with utmost care. We're in a hurry! Catch us next time! You don't seem to know your place in the world, little girl. Raina! Do you know anything about them? I saw a Gullwing-class plane flying east from here. As far as I know, no country has used that type of flying machine since the Slayhem Liberation Army. So, you should be able to figure out the rest. Is it Odessa? The terrorist organization? But why would you know so much about... Rain. And why would you give the information to us? Wait, before that, who are you? I can't believe how stupid you are, Severin. Beware of ultraviolet rays. I'll tell you my face and name from within this protective costume. You should remember. And... Hello, Lay! We found Lay! Well, do you remember, Severin? Not really. And how do you know my name? A typical Severin. Do you remember? Not really. So you don't remember, huh? Well, I guess you wouldn't. Oh well, it's not a big deal, I guess. I'll leave the other matter up to you.
Well, right now you kind of look like a creepy-looking scarecrow.
It's me, from Damson, where you are. Is this about the flying machine heading east? How did you know that? I just found out here in this town. Well, what should we do? They must be the terrorists who issued the communicate Odessa. They must have tampered with the telepath tower somehow and are trying to get away. Your next mission is to stop Odessa in their tracks immediately. Understood. One more thing. Although I am commander of arms, I want you, Severn, to take command when the time comes to a fight. Me, lead the attack. That's right. After all, you're the team leader. Yes, sir. I will commence the pursuit of Odessa at once. Sev, you're such a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Goody, goody! I'm leader! Are you gonna talk to me now? You dick, you... No. It was said that the miners were getting injured less and less. But now it looks like things might be looking up again. You are a kook! He's hoping for people to get it. I get it when you're in a profession of medicine, but... Damn, dude. You know what? We will save real quick. Because we've actually made some decent progress. Synthetic and Reina are starting to get, you know, thick with levels. Alright, and we will take a quick break here so I can get out of this chair for a second because it's hurting my ass. And let me figure out where we're going to next so I can figure out how much longer I'm going to stream for. So we'll BRB. Alright, we're back. So,
Welcome back.
we'll go a little bit longer. We'll get through the next dungeon because that'll set up a little break point. Alright. Alright, so now... Bum, 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 bum. You surprised them. No shit, Sherlock. Hey, look, Raina's hitting for over 100 now. Oh my god!
Wow.
The Umbrella Ella deals damage now.
That's good.
And now Centric is batting over 200.
Yeah.
I mean, figures, but still. Yeah, hopefully
Dear
if I...
God,
Dear
Go
God,
ahead.
what? Dear God, what?
I just realized I reread the number of gift subs I've given. Holy shit.
Oh, he's running away.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Pickpocket failed. Good. Raina gets the kill. Yeah, you've given a lot of gift subs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I time this right, the Jesus Pepper, hi.
No, Kitty.
Pepper. Pepper.
There's a Pepper.
Pepper.
Aww.
Hi, Pepper.
Didn't even have to redeem for it.
She's tiny compared to Malcolm.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Pepper. Mount Chug Chug.
Don't chug chug.
No, chug chug.
Oh. You feel the menace of a monster's howl.
Is this where you like...
I believe that is a secret boss thing.
Okay.
It's a transport tunnel to J region. Entry prohibited to all those without the boss symbol. It's Hi Pepper. She's just like, love me.
Oh,
Shoot.
me.
Alright, you can stay there for a little bit.
Kitty.
She's even ignoring her mom.
Aww.
That's the attention.
Yes, there you go. Oh, uh-oh. I found a good spot. Just turn in that
There
head.
it is.
Turn in that head. Turn in that head. Look at that. Oh, yeah. He's just like, yes, right there. Oh, yeah.
Happy kitty.
What? Mom called. And she used the authoritative voice. Oh shit, Mom's calling! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, so at least no new enemies, so to speak. Bye-bye. With the Umbrella Ella out. It's gonna be the new thing, Umbrella Ella.
until the next
Okay.
thing, at least.
Maybe there was a door somewhere I didn't see. No. Nope. Aha, wait, there was this. I missed this. Unless I took the wrong door. Yep, I took the wrong door. Damn it.
Oh no!
So we'll go here. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, now we get new enemies. Spudhead.
Oh my god, they're literally potatoes with...
Arms and legs and weapons.
Dunk.
It looks like they're using a tenderizer and a knife?
Yeah.
Spuddy hell. Tenderize that.
I will say that red
Oh, no,
dot is
wait.
in the worst place.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Okay, it's not a tenderizer. It's like...
Alright, let's see
I
the
don't
new
know what it
spell,
is.
Reina.
It looks like
Spark.
a potato peeler.
Yeah, that's... And the irony is not lost on me.
Yeah.
So that's Reina's new spell, Spark.
Nice. Very nice.
The lift is stopped. You had to get on it to figure that out? Headgear.
Apparently. Is that like money you're picking up on the ground?
No, they're vitality gems. Oh,
Yeah,
so that's a defensive boost for Cynthia. Alright, let's go in here. It looks like a minecart that was used inside the mines. Oops!
Looks like it's about to fall. No, it fell.
Damn it, Cynthric!
God damn it, Centric.
Spuddy hell! Alright, now you're strong enough to usually take those out with one shot. Go, Sevy, go!
Yeah.
I'm gonna make french fries out of you.
Or mashed potatoes.
Yeah, well, Seb's making french fries and Cyntric's making mashed potatoes.
Fair.
Alright, what do we got in here? There's a treasure! A crest! Sweet, we can get Reina a new spell. There's a hole. and a lift that doesn't work. Alright, what happens if we drop into the hole?
You get your
fall?
butt touched.
Oh,
Aha! Alright, let's go out this way. Aha! We have a minecart now. It's not broken. In fact, it's quite stable.
ride it.
Boom! Whee! Said with the dots. Something's stuck in a crack between the equipment. I bet if I take it out, it'll be fine. Let's try the lever. What a beautiful crystal. That totally sounds like something Seb would say. It's sparkling. If passed through a light, it'll reflect 7 colors on the other side. Leona likes stuff like this. Empatite acquired.
I like stuff like that. It's pretty.
Alright, let's turn the start lever. A startup noise reverberates through the mine. The work lift is starting. Hey, look, the lifts work now.
Oh my god.
It's a miracle! Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. La-di-da-da-da-da. It sucks for you, Spudheads. Spudinskis. French fries! Center make mashed potatoes. Where's Cynthia when you need him?
I know, right?
Asleep. Probably.
You sleepy bitch. Alright, so now... Uh-huh.
Definitely like the music in these places.
Alright. Now you go down. Where do you go down to? Oh, you go back. Yeah, you bitch. Okay. Hey, your save state. Or save place. And just think, there's probably a whole bunch of worse monsters that eventually Seb's gonna be like, what the actual fuck, man?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm already saying that as it is.
There's been a lot of what the fuck is going on,
Especially that boss.
which I missed a good chunk of. God damn it.
Who are you? One-eyed giant? What a hassle. What a losing proposition.
Wait, he has one eye.
It's dangerous here. There's a good chance terrorists are hiding in the mountains here. I already know that. Huh? That's why I said I know. This
What?
one is. So that's what you mean. I get it now. A terrorist! Not a monster confronting humans! The thread told Prince Nora. She said someone's been following us. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? Oh, I get to name you? Nope, I get to fight you.
Well, this is a way to introduce oneself.
Special Coyote Squad member, Platomia. Or Palomia?
Chalomia.
Chalumia. Probably.
My luck stinks. Why do I have to be involved? Or I could say you all are in luck. I mean, you've got me for an opponent. Come on, show me what you've got.
He doesn't look like a giant to me.
Also, what is that weapon?
Looks like some sort of claw. Weird claw.
Counterattack? Ouch! Fist of
Ooh.
Justice!
That's an interesting weapon.
Palomia Dynamite?
Okay, he does only have one eye, but he doesn't look like a giant.
Damn!
Oh my!
Oh, jeez.
Alright, fine. You want to bring out your big shit? Let me bring out mine. Yeah, how you like it? Iron Saber. Damn, that hurts.
Ow!
Doink! Hey, scum! Damn, he really likes picking on you, Seb.
So mean.
Took one look at Seven, it's just like, that's who I need to bully.
Umbrella Ella! Time for the pineapple. Hope you brought your pizza!
Gotta remember the ham.
Shot weapon, bazooka, freeze, bitch. Got, Okay, that was an abrupt end.
That really was.
If Judeka was your opponent, you'd all be toast now. You were very lucky your opponent was sweet old innocent me. Well, it's time, isn't it? Don't want to get left behind. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Just getting a little wild arms in. Who are you? Listen up. We're the Odessa Special Unit. Chalomia and his fun friends. Silver-haired key user. Don't mess with me, Lacomia. Even so, are you really going to let them go? Weren't they that other group who was trespassing in Illsvale? Are they some vigilante force from a small town? There were girls in their group too. Should we shoot them here on the spot? We've got time to kill until Varkusia suits up. Redhead girl. No senseless killing. How many times do I have to tell you? Looks like Varukias is ready for departure. Let's go. Hey, I haven't finished my introduction. There's the four of us, Odessa Special Cactus Group. Or Cactus Group? Cactus Group? Cactus Corps? We're broadcasting clandestinely. Since we didn't have contact, let's at least do some bold propaganda. What? Wait! Inner voice. Stretch out your arm and reach it, if you still have the strength. This voice. Again? Shut up, Red! That is a cool looking airship, though.
It is.
It looks like it has eyeballs. Oh my god, it almost looks like Majora's Mask.
A little bit.
Who's speaking to me? Who is it? Shoot! I thought we had them, but they flew off. We can't even touch them. That's all too obvious. But it wasn't only the enemy flying machine that got in our way. What do you mean? The border problem. Know what I mean? Now I see. Very smart. Even if we had a plane there, the border would have stopped us. There would have been trouble for violating their airspace. Only outlaws can fly wherever they want, when they want. I don't understand. Even though we're doing the right thing, why do things like that get in our way? People live by closing their hearts tight. Walls of their heart become invisible lines which divide the world. This is what borders are. Just as hearts are separated, so is one country from another. It's sad, but all we can do is work hard to change what we can. Don't fret over what you can't change. I have an idea about the matter. You all wait until preparations are complete. Let's break up for now. Alright, Crutchmaster Flash. What do we do now? I don't have anything to do. I'll hang around here. Me too, I guess. Hey, Severin, what about you? I'm going back to the town of Maria. Oh yeah, you picked up a pretty stone. Are you gonna give it to Leona? Well, yeah, I think she'll like it. Hey, will you tell me, Severin, are you and Leona lovers? What are you talking about? Of course not. Oh, okay. Just checking. Why do you ask? Forget I asked. Sus behavior. Hey, Severin, where are you going? Oh, I know. I guess you're going to see Leona. Well, you ought to get going. I could do other things in work, you know. As long as you have a break, you might as well take it. Yeah, Seb, take a break. Arvin gave you leave, huh? That's pretty rare for him. Huh? Who? Me? No, I wasn't eavesdropping. No, not me. Pretty much just says I can go back to Maria, so we get to go to Maria, hang out for a little bit, check out a few things, and then we get our next destination, which I'll probably call it there.
Makes sense.
Alright, I won't get lost this time. Even though I almost walked in the wrong direction. Shut up.
Last words.
See, I found my way out.
Good job.
What could go wrong?
Could go wrong. Speaking of what could go wrong, where the hell is Cindric?
We've been paging him for like almost 3 hours now. Town of Maria. Hey, dude, how's it going? Hey, Bobo. You too, Billy. Hiya, Ash. How have you guys been? Fit as a fiddle and raring to go. Of course, old Ash here has other things on his mind.
Bobo.
Hey, Bobo, don't tell him. Why not? After all, he's our buddy, right? Ash is head over heels for some girl. No, you got it all wrong. Oh yeah? Says who? Alright, just settle down, both of you. I don't have time for this. All she did was talk to him, now his head's in the clouds. I said you're wrong. I just wanted to thank her for what she did. She was nice to you, now you have a crush on her, right? No, you don't know Jack! Chibi? Chibi Jack? Knock it off already! Hey, Billy, do something about this guy, would you? In my humble opinion, Severin is in a hurry. I'm on leave for a bit. You came back just because you're on leave? I don't think so. You came to see Leona, right? Now hold on a minute, Billy. You should have said so, dude. I wouldn't have held you up. Don't waste precious time. You have to see her. You've got it all wrong. Leona and I, it's not like that between us. Just go, dude. I know you want to see her right away. Now listen up, all of you. You've got it all wrong.
Methinks he doth protest too much.
I hope it works out between Severin and Leona. You're not the aggressive type, so that girl's perfect for you. In my humble opinion, it seems Severin is about to make a class change. Huh? A class change? What's that? He's about to go from paladin. He's about to go from paladin to dark knight and get down and dirty. Leona, I'm back.
Lord.
Is it okay to you be here? Aren't you on a mission? I'm on leave for a while, so, you know. If I knew you were coming, I would have prepared something. That's okay. Leona, I have something for you. Very pretty. What is it? It's called empatite. They say it has the power to transmit thoughts. I don't know if this tiny piece can do that. Here. What? You mean... I want you to have it, Leona. Are you sure? That's why I came back. What do I need it for anyway? Wow, this is great. Severn. Yeah? Thank you. Well, at least somebody taught her manners. Severn. Oh, never mind, it's nothing. Thanks for the empatite. Alright, so what do I do while I'm here? Don't try to be a hero, just come back alive. How awful. They showed the broadcast in a bucket. Where's the dignity in that? And I don't have Reyna in my party, so I doubt I will be able to... Oh no, it will. Okay. Alright, so... Aw, come on. Don't tease me like that, man. Don't tease me, bruh. Alright. I still don't have much in the way of money, so I don't want to dip through that much. What's with the monsters and the terrorists? I'm too afraid to leave town. Those are the clumps who attacked you guys, right? Or chumps. They're no match for you. Beat 'em all black and blue. Hey, that rhymes. In my humble opinion, the terrorist group Odessa is most likely quite a large organization. The three of us are going to form the Young Arms. I hope we're as courageous as you guys. Good luck, kid. Good luck, Chibbles. I believe in you. We'll get you a shotgun, a lightning sword, so you can fulfill that dream.
I'll have a shotgun, a lightning sword, and a dream.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and work on auto guard. Defends when... That was Chibi's sound alert. Chibi's not actually here. You played that in Mama Strife, thought Chibi was here. A famous merc once shopped here, or so they say. This is the place for items. Hey, blame Rain. Blame Rain. He did it. What? How did I get lumped into this? No, I'm not gonna spend the night. I don't need to. We need your help fighting the terrorists. I'm sorry we have to depend on you so much. Well, Sev's the always dependable type, so... He likes being depended on. Always.
Yeast. Even if I am broken.
Depend on me, you will see. That hole is a way in and out for terrorists, and a way out for me. A way in for terrorists, and a way out for me. Gotta choose rooms carefully. Yes, sirree, bub. I saw him with my own eyes. I saw the terrorist leader. He's quite handsome, actually. Hey, I saw the broadcast. That guy sure is young. Imagine a terrorist leader at that age. When I was young... I don't want to know what you meant by snip, dude. I wonder what the nations plan to do about the terrorist group Odessa now. The world is plumb going crazy. I feel sorry for you youngins. You got your life ahead of you. Not Severn's chosen line of work. He's bound to die sooner or later. The counter-cancel system doesn't work when fighting terrorists. Remember the basics. The broadcast appeared in my bathtub right when I was about to take a bath. I feel violated. It was horrible. Where's your bathtub?
Kitties.
Here, kitty, kitty. Hey, boyfriend, don't worry about the guy in the broadcast, because you're a lot better looking. What?
What? The
When
fuck?
I saw the man's image in the sink, I thought it was a ghost. I only wish it were a ghost. Bad! Thunk. Just knife a child. I'm not your boyfriend, kid!
That was fucking weird.
I ask you, lay holy vengeance on the evil terrorists who defiled the Sword Cathedral. Okay, so where do we do now that we're here? Was that the only thing I needed to do? Every little Alright, so basically that's I only came back to town to talk with Leona. And now I get to leave. Or attempt to, it says. There you are! I thought you'd be here. What's up? Why did you come together like that? We have to go back. Our next mission has been decided. Severn. Dots. Don't worry, everything will be alright, Leona. I guess so. Besides, I have this stone now. With this, it'll be like I never left. Bye. Yes, because stone, a colorful crystal, is an easy replacement for Sev. As you can see, international cooperation is a serious problem. So I have letters from the King of Mariabul asking for permission to operate in other countries. Silverland is friendly with Mariabul, so we will go there first. Your next mission is to take this letter to the Queen of Silverland. How do we get to Silverland from here? Use the life energy transporter called the Live Reflector. The Live Reflector? You mean the lost technology? There's an old reflector southwest of here. I want you all to try and get into it working again and secure a way to Silverland. In other words, we're on our own? That's one way of putting it. I guess so. And where do we take the all-important letter? Silverland Castle is located in the center of the Sylvan Woods. It's straight outside the live reflector. You won't have any trouble finding it. However, you could be attacked by Odessa. Whatever happens, you must deliver the letter. Mission accepted! So we have our next objective. Is the light reflector a short thing, or is it a long thing? Here, we can look straight. Alright. This will be the last thing we do. I said we'd do about 3 hours, so I mean that's only 5 minutes from now, but it looks like the next area is kind of short, so we literally go through a door, operate something, and then boom. You know, thinking about it, I don't think boom is an appropriate word for some lost technology.
Maybe not a term you want to use?
So, south. He said southwest of here, wasn't it? No, that's the Sword Cathedral, so we don't want there. It's in these forests. Yeah, there we go. Looks like an Ool shrine.
Really does.
Live reflector. Ooh.
Ooh.
I imagine you gotta be loving this music, Rain.
Oh. Oh my.
It's so somber. There's evidence that someone broke in here. Who else would come here besides us? It has to be. I wonder if it's those terrorists from before. It could be the Odessa. The Odessa plus plus? Let's hurry, but keep your guard up.
Let's not start talking about that again.
Hey, you guys, what are you doing here? Exploring, of course. I've decided that when I grow up, I'll be strong like you, dude. You're stupid, Bobo. Turn back right now. You already know, don't you? It's dangerous here. In my humble opinion, there's something wrong about sending us back alone when it's so dangerous. The way you're speaking isn't very cute at all. Oops, I got scolded by an older woman. Then who got here before us? It's probably those kids. So, what are you going to do? We have no choice. We'll have to protect them. They'll have to come with us until our mission is finished. Darn, you don't trust us much? In reality, we got this far on our own strength. In my humble opinion, it wasn't our own strength, but the strength of Ash. Dots. Chibble, speak up! Oh well. Let's see. Here's the operating display. Okay, I'm going to start up the live reflectors. What? What? This is so disheartening. Uh-oh. It's glowing. It looks like something's coming out of there. Is it a monster? Of course it is. It's always a monster. Thunderbolt Battle Monster, Elbart. Or Elbart.
Huh.
In my humble opinion, rather than a monster, it would be most appropriate for it to be called a creature. Are you afraid, Billy?
Is it expanding?
You changed the way you talk. No time for that. We've got to get away. It's dangerous here.
Yeah, it is.
Severin. Hey, stand back. Okay, let's go. Despite your baby face, you've got guts. It's not that. It's got stretch marks on its belly. It terrifies me. More right claw, left claw crap, huh? Okay. Lucky card! Doink!
Poke.
Smash! Oh god! He just straight up rolled up on Raina and like belly bumped her. Alright, fine, flame you. Doom, doom, doom. Wow, good damage on that. She dealt more than Seb. Rolling Thunder! Alright, let's see how you like the cold.
What in the world is that thing?
I knew it. I knew there was going to be plenty of Elbot Karita. Holy shit.
I can't.
Severin cannot comprehend the form of its attacks.
It's
That's
hideous.
Thunderbolt Battle Monster Elbert.
It has some sort of bulbous belly, but it has like a curly tail. But its face looks like it's some sort of weird amoeba thing. It's so freaking weird. And it almost looks like it's wearing sneakers.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright, let Raina get her rocks off on you.
Oh my.
Oh!
It also looks like it's part accordion as well.
Yeah, a little bit of accordion in there. What were they on when they designed the monsters?
I don't know.
Must be the good shit, cause Jesus.
LSD, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe shrooms.
Yep.
Lightning is...
Definitely a heal for it, so... Let's just go
That
take
would
that back.
explain why Earth did damage. Because it seems to be a lightning creature. Although it just loves to belly bump.
Alright.
You know, I just noticed it has something else between its legs that really shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
We're just gonna ignore that.
I was trying to ignore it.
It's hard when it does a belly bump in front of my face.
Pelvic thrust. And Reyna gets the second boss threat.
Jesus. It.
Savage
It's
achieved level
horrifying.
14, Cedric hit 14, and Reyna hit 14.
That was a horrifying creature.
It was worse than the first one.
It seems those guys siphoned energy from the power reactor. Then we should be okay, right? It's not working. It's like there's no power at all. Is it because of that monster? Hey, not moving? If so, can't we just give it some energy? But what do live reflectors run on? Wow.
Electricity?
Were we able to get here because of this mysterious power? Ash, what is this power? I don't understand it either, but the amulet my mother left me, the medium, the guardian of life, the Orduyuk medium is opening up.
What?
Ah!
Oh gosh. Kid is levitating.
Ash! Ash! Thanks to you, the power reactor's been revived. But that power, what is it? Dots. My mother told me the medium's power is concealed. I wonder if that's it. Thank you very much. I'm fine now. Severin, aren't you in the middle of a mission? Better hurry. But... Hey, don't worry, dude. Leave Ash to me. Besides, that light will protect me. Getting back to the town of Maria from here is easy. We're off schedule. The Sylvan ruling family. We can't get there any later. When the mission's over, I'll be home immediately. Don't do anything like this while we're still away. We get the message. While they're away, we, the Young Arms, will maintain peace in the town of Maria. That's what I'm warning you against.
Alrighty then.
In my humble opinion, hurrying up would be a very good idea. Don't worry so much, okay? You'll make me lose confidence. The medium's illumination will protect us all. It's fine. Probably. That's very comforting.
Does that mean Ash is a medium? Like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, Maria Brule, Sylvan Control, Sacred Forest. Sylvan Control, Dragon's Vein. The generator's productivity is not at its established rate, nor is it permitted by the Regularity Board. To guarantee smooth operation, will temporarily freeze the function of the live reflector. And Sylvan Control, Ruins Mine. Alright, so looks like this is the only one we can choose right now. And the Varukias is now fully equipped. When considering the energy expenditure for takeoffs, frequent use is impossible. Our most serious enemy now is probably financial. For one who's considering making the world an enemy, life's hard. That's because the Tomia's plant is not operating as planned. Proceed with the report. Yes, sir. Currently, the alchemic plant is operating at above 60%. So, we do have extra energy to divert to the Varukias. Yes, but we still have the Remedial Gazo to work on, so it's not over yet. Everyone who seeks the black wings of the Varukias is overwhelmed. It's clear the flights are on an effective method to convey the menace of Odessa. Potomia, our most important task is to bring the plant to 100%, and do it as soon as possible. Yes, I'll take care of it. You look busy. Potomia, do you prefer boredom? Care to trade places? Well, how about it, Judeka? Think I'll pass. That's beyond my jurisdiction, so send only fun work my way. My apologies for being late, but I have an update. Let's hear it, Antonora. Yes. The group attacking the Varukias before taking off has been identified as a unit called the Arms. Did you say arms? Weren't they used in the demon summoning experiment? Yes. Mary Abdul's Special Unit Arms of Independent Authority was annihilated when they formed. The arms that attacked us this time were not an ordinary unit. No, we should call them the same unit. Huh? I don't get it. Explain it again. Part of the annihilated arms were organized into a private unit. Is that clearer? Their non-alliance status makes it appear as if they are independent. We have verified that the buyer is low-level nobility. In other words, the arms are now a rich person's hobby. Even so, they act like they're allies of justice. I hate that kind of stuff. It's offensive. Either way, they're no match for us now. There's no need to pay attention to. But they're worth using. If they're hostile towards us, we should just let them be so. They're allies of justice. But what will happen when they are beaten to a pulp? The masses who witness this will fear Odessa's power. They'll have no choice but to accept our power. The arms. We'll have them performing plenty of pathetic antics. We've traced their activity. They're off towards Silverland. I've been waiting for this. It's just the job for me. Judeka. Do you disapprove? If so, I can skip it. No, that's fine. Welcome them, in as grand a manner as possible. Our enemy is our finances. That's a good one, Kana. If I spoke too freely, please excuse me. I'm not criticizing. In fact, I commend your assessment. But there's no need to be concerned. Leave the financing to me. Is that man again? Dots. Something's up. I sense a disturbance somewhere and I don't know why. Woohoo! We arrived safely.
As safely as you can, being atomized and jetted across the entire bloody planet.
Playing pinball with satellites.
Mm-hmm.
I must hurry. Silverland Castle's in the middle of the forest.
Silverland in the middle of the forest totally makes sense.
Not quite the middle.
Yeah.
I have come bearing a royal letter from the King of Mariabul. I had heard rumors, but I had no idea. A fighting force with no allegiance to any country. Very interesting indeed. It does seem like an effective way to counter Odessa, which also operates as a separate entity. And yet, I don't think I can accept what is written in this letter. I cannot so easily allow free access to our country's live reflector. If you of arms have permission to come and go as you like, our people might come to doubt their security. After all, why should I consider you of arms any different from Odessa? Your Highness, you see... I know. You want to defeat Odessa, as it says here. Dots. It is only reasonable for the powerless to fear the powerful. I have no guarantees that you will not begin acting like Odessa once you have free access to my country. You see my point? I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot accept your proposal. Please convey that to the King of Mariabul, along with my greetings. Oh, wait. It was actually Sir Valeria who proposed this, wasn't it? Only he could have come up with an idea as novel as an independent fighting force. Please tell him to come visit me with his lovely sister, not arms. Thus wishes the Queen of Silverland. I understand, Your Highness. I have an emergency report! Oh, please forgive Your Highness. Never mind, what's so important? Oh yes, there's been a terrorist attack in the Silverland town of Hamlet. Reports suggest it was the terrorist band. Odessa? Your Highness. Dots. Even if we put out a call to arms now, our knights won't be able to assemble in time. Well, then, shall we see just how fast our independent fighting force is, then? With pleasure. Let's go, everyone. When we meet such grave danger, nothing should keep us apart. That is the obvious conclusion now that I think about it. I wonder when it was I forgot that true strength comes from joining together. Dots. But... Your Highness, is something the matter? No, nothing. So, what did you think of them? They seemed very honorable to me, Your Highness. I saw no signs of ulterior motives. I believe they are simply acting for the common good. I believe you are correct. They are indeed honorable, and their desire to protect Filgaia genuine. Of course, that is also part of what makes me nervous. Dun dun dun! As a messenger from a foreign state, please be polite in the audience with Her Highness. I'm still not used to fighting forces with no nationality. Mariabul certainly is strange. They talk about conquering the world, but they won't happen as long as we're around. If they try anything in spite of us, we'll just have to show them the error of their ways forcibly. I charge you with the town of Halamet. It is the town east of Sylvan Castle. We will follow as soon as preparations are complete. Alright, but where's somebody I can talk to save my game? This is a new castle, so I have no idea where anything's at. Over here? Oh, there's a sleeping guard. This is awful. You can hear him snoring from a league away. He wouldn't wake up if Odessa came and shook his hand. Kick him? Set him on fire? Nope. Alright, well, no getting that treasure right now.
Probably have to go and find Super Pickles and bring him back to him, and it'll wake him up.
You're going to Helmets, are you? It's far to the east of here. Never forget visual checks. You can ring the bell by pulling the cord on that pulley, but please don't ring it without cause. What happened? Is it an emergency? Nope. I just wanted to ring the bell because you told me not to. Because I'm actually kind of curious. Did that wake one dude up? It did! Red cap acquired. See, I smart. Hey, that boosts Sev's defense from 98 to 104. I was sneaky.
Indeed.
I did the thing you told me not to do, and I got what I wanted for it. Oh god, so many books. The Days of Peace. You know, I will save this for when we start next week, and we'll kick off with that. But right now, I just want to find a save point. Well, and you gotta have a save point somewhere in this castle. Ah, there, right there. Alright, does that mean the exit's down here? Ooh, flowers. Yep, exit's down here. I bid you welcome to Silverland Castle. We are proud of this castle surrounded by greenery. Are you all of arms? What about the other two? Oh well, don't worry about those Odessa fellows, as our knights will slaughter them. Okay. Alright, so we found the Castle of Silverland. And we gained some significant levels, and so we're not going to continue now. Alright, so over the course of this coming week, I'm going to be attempting to do my best to get some Legend of Dragoon grind in, because next Sunday I will be doing Legend of Dragoon. I'm going to alternate between Wild Arms 2 and LOD on Sundays. So next Sunday LOD. I have no plans for tomorrow, so hopefully if all goes well, Sev, you will finally get to see .hack again. And I'm gonna be doing my absolute best to get what I want done on Bayonetta, so this way come Thursday, I will...
Welcome!
Lilka's hot. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Kunjinsu. You caught me as I was getting ready to end. So, yeah. So if all goes well, tomorrow will be more Dot Hack Part 2 Mutation. Thursday will hopefully be the return of Bayonetta 3. And then next Sunday for sure will be some more LOD, Legend of Dragoon. So if I get a little frisky, I might try and throw something in between on Wednesday before I do stuff with Rain. We'll see. But I don't know. So what do you guys think? What do you think of Wild Arms 2 so far? Rain, now that we've actually gotten a good amount of progression going on.
Pretty interesting. Some of these monsters, I swear to God, I don't know what they were on when they designed them.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to remember PS1.
I know. I'm still saying there's been lots of PS1 games, but these monster designs are special.
Yeah.
They're wonky.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and read somebody. I'm actually gonna try and check something. Ah. You know what? I want to, but I don't because I know there's gonna be spoiler.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I figured I'd drop us in on somebody who's streaming Suikoden, but the only people that it's popping up with are playing Suikoden 3 currently. And I don't know where they're at, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. So, all right, let's try. How about
At the fire?
Oh, the
Oh, probably not
Variety
either.
Goof is doing Wild Arms 5.
yeah, but that's spoiler content too, because I haven't
Yeah.
even played anything. Well, well, we have. You know what? I'm gonna drop in on this person here just because it's completely different and there's no real thing of spoilers. This person is Lufina VT, and she is currently streaming the Nintendo Switch remake of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So no Link's Awakening. So no spoiler content here, and guaranteed, hopefully somebody Mama Strife can get into. So we're gonna raid this person. They're only streaming for 10 people right now, so that should be good. So, all right, yeah, I will hopefully be back tomorrow, probably about the same time with Dot Hack Mutation. Try and get a little bit more. Try and get a little bit more of that done. And yeah.
What do you got? What is this?
And then hopefully by hopefully by Thursday I'll be up to bat with Bayonetta 3 again. So, all right, guys, I'll see you next time. Okay. And remember the golden rule if you're gaming right now, and I know you probably are. Remember to game hard or go home. And if you're already at home, just make sure to clean up when you're done. Please. Please. We've already seen enough abnormality in this game. Let's not try and describe the abnormality that is a mess in your room. Alright, say goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Later.